Hi, welcome. Tansei, Maskikinikamo Esqueo, Nitsigas, and Uchinia, Calgary. Just saying greetings in the Cree language and that my indigenous name is Medicine Song Woman. And I also said I was born in Calgary. I am a 60s scoop survivor, born in the 60s and adopted at birth. So I am on that journey of reclaiming and rediscovering who I am. So I will also tell you I am joining you here from Deshkansibing, which is the name of the river here in this area in Anishinaabeg language. And it is the lands of the Anishinaabeg, the Haudenosaunee, Wendat, Lenape, and Attawandaron peoples. It's otherwise known as London, Ontario. And I work with women all over the world. So since you're here, I'm guessing you are a compassionate, empathic woman seeking spiritual and personal growth or looking for healing or maybe all of that. And what I do is I help women to manage and ease things like trauma, chronic pain, and grief while finding their voice and diving into their spiritual being, who they really are. So everything I do is virtual except for my in-person speaking gigs. If you're here for that, that's my speaking page. So I have a few different ways of working with women. And so I wanted to share a little bit about that in case you are kind of wondering which of these things you should get. And so I have single sessions. I think medicine song oracle reading might probably kind of describe itself a little bit. You do get a channeled medicine song with your reading, and it is a little more than your typical oracle reading. And it's not fortune telling. I don't do fortune telling. I help you to empower yourself and to really dive in to what you already know and what the cards are bringing out for you. And so those sessions, a lot of women come to me wanting to know their purpose for those. And yeah, it'll help you with that. Absolutely. So there's that. There's also the medicine song healing and reading sessions. And that medicine song healing and reading technique, that is my own technique that came to me from Spirit in 2008. And so it's pretty unique. And some people have sort of described it as like 100 times Reiki. And basically it's a distance session. I don't even need Zoom or a phone to do that session, except we do have a 15-minute follow-up after your session, about 2 weeks later, just to see how you're doing. But the session itself is by distance, and all I need is your photo or your name. And to me, it's like I'm transmitting to you like a radio station or something, and you're just tuning in. And so all you get, and I have a lovely guided meditation that you can use or not for the hour. But those sessions are for very, very deep healing. And also it's called a healing and reading because you get a lot of information from spirit when I do those sessions. So that's the medicine song and healing and reading session. For picking up the pieces, that if you like groups, if you prefer sisterhood, you want to be in a women's circle, a lot of women's circles, because we do women's circles every new and full moon, and then there are some bonuses. That's the Picking Up the Pieces 13 moon program. And from time to time, I do other groups as well. And my private programs and packages, I don't have those on here. And that's because it's best to book a discovery session. If you feel like you would love to work with me more long term and not just one session, book yourself a discovery session. Because then we can get to know each other a little. You can tell me what you're looking for, and then I can give you my recommendations. And if you're feeling a little daring and adventurous, then what you could do is book yourself a medicine song breakthrough session, which is kind of like a discovery session, but you're also getting to experience a mini medicine song healing and reading. So then you can, if you're curious about what the healing is like, you can find that out at a quarter of the investment of a full session. So that's kind of your options here. And I'll let you know, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a therapist. I don't have Reiki or any other modality. I just work with the techniques that my spirit guides, my ancestors, I like to call them my higher realm support team, have given me. My name, Medicine Songwoman, it's not a title, but it kind of describes my work, and everything I do really does come from spirit and song, which you'll experience in any form of my work at all. All of my healing and mentoring services are virtual or by distance. And any questions you have, like, feel free to reach out via our contact page, or book yourself a discovery session if you want to have a discussion and figure out what is best for you. Hi, miigwech. Thank you. I look forward to connecting with you.